just in the mobility and how my arm feels just dangling on the side of my body is a lot different with regards to soreness. And I think the place that I'm feeling the discomfort is very similar. So it's kind of a weird situation as far as how the severity of things, as far as how much they've jumped from what I was thinking earlier this morning to now. The MRI is kind of something that we want to get a little bit better of a picture. So it's frustrating, even more so now.
Yeah, you mentioned frustration. You're looking forward to getting to see Dr. Andrews and finally getting some conclusive findings on this.
Yeah, I mean, if there is something that is, we can end the day on and have some conclusive evidence of, this is what we're going to do, this is what the damage is. I think it'll be a lot better for everybody, especially, with regarding to our plans in the season.
And when will you know this? When are you going to see him?
We're going tomorrow morning. I'm supposed to fly out of here, so it'll be sometime tomorrow, probably late afternoon.
And Matt, it sounds obviously that this isn't the news you were hoping for. That you would have been kind of come out of this MRI today and gotten good news. How kind of concerned are you this could lead to surgery or something?
I don't think necessarily like the surgery part concerns me, or the rehabilitation part. It's the the preparation that went into this season for the guys in the locker room and everybody that goes into this particular organization. It's a lot of high hopes, a lot of expectations, and things that we prepared for this season that I very much so want to be a part of. So I have not ruled out any part of that. There's playing as much as we do in our game. There's things that come along with playing, and this happens to be one. Hopefully, we'll be able to find a place where maybe the surgery isn't the option number one, and we'll be able to get to a place of comfortability so I can finish the year.
So you're hoping that that's not the case, but it's certainly, kind of the vibe seems to be that that's a possibility just based on how things are going today.
Yeah, I would say it's a possibility because we're still continuing to go with another MRI with the arthrogram. It's a better picture. It's a little more kind of know what you're dealing with. I think a little bit more you can tell the severity, and so I think that obviously if this one came up clean, we would have just kind of went with it day to day, and but really tomorrow is probably the bigger moment of the two to tell what the near future is going to hold.
You sounded, when we talked to you earlier this afternoon, you sounded pretty optimistic that it wasn't going to be anything serious. Are you less optimistic now? Or?
Not really. Because I think back to the discomfort, and I know my face was grimaced pretty hard there, but I think almost it was like a feeling of like letting myself down, so to speak, even though it's something I don't have control over, but it was more of like a dang it, that just happened type of feeling, or this is happening again type of feeling, more so as of where it really just killed, because it was something that the hitter before, I didn't want to let the dugout know that it had bit me, that at bat to Escobar before. I didn't want to let them know, so it was something that whenever that last changeup came out, it was like, all right, that was enough of trying to throw without letting it show. So if it was something that, like I said earlier, if it was something that was minimal, but there was still some damage, I think that probably most of the guys in our locker room have minimal damage to their body somewhere. So it kind of just depends on how, if it's minimal, the severity of it basically is what's going to be the judging factor.